My name is Cierra Murphy, and I'm here for the Talent Gateway 2021 Fall Showcase. So starting off, this is what I'll be talking about here in my presentation. So first, I got my involvements on campus, the student orgs I've been in, working here at Talent Gateway, where I'm at today. Secondly is my career, what I want to do in the future and how U of M-Dearborn has helped me so far. And then lastly, my college experience. How does all of this wrap up my time here at U of M-Dearborn? So firstly, my involvements on campus are my student organizations. I've been in Student Activities Board, Circle K, Swing Dearborn, the Student Association for Filipino Americans, French Club, and Cooking Club. I've been e-board of all of these clubs except for the Student Association for Filipino Americans and the Cooking Club. Some of my on-campus jobs I've had were orientation leader, talent ambassador, now career peer, office assistant to the provost, transcriber, and the next semester I will have a future internship with the Office of Institutional Advancement. Talent Gateway has been my favorite job here on campus so far. I have worked here for the last 2 years. I started off doing Talent Gateway my first semester here at U of M-Dearborn back in 2018 because I heard of it at orientation. Within my first year, I had already got 25,000 points just because I would do challenges whenever I was bored or whenever I had time. And now I'm here working. And I actually met Josh for the first time at an event Talent Gateway had, where if you have more than 20,000 points, you can go to a dinner with other people that also had 20,000 points, Josh included, and then people who were employers around the area. So start the future, this is my career so far. So freshman year, I came here as a CIS major and joined Talent Gateway. My sophomore year, I changed my major to computer engineering. I realized that I wasn't very good at coding, but I still wanted to be engineering. So I said, well, maybe computer engineering may be better for me. Junior year, I changed my major again. I changed it from computer engineering to sociology. I realized switching it from engineering meant that I had to do more math. And math also isn't my strong suit, but that's okay because right now I currently really love my major and I plan on graduating one semester later, which is still close to being on time for me. So far, I've had 2 internships. Over the summer, I did DSEP with U of M Ann Arbor, and I got to work at a nonprofit called Peace Neighborhood Center. They are a nonprofit based around helping families get back on their feet and having after-school programs and stuff for the kids in the community. And I really loved it. I learned a lot about development and about fundraising. And currently this semester, I'm working at AtBat, which is a nonprofit in Detroit, which focuses on teaching young kids in the Detroit area how to play baseball and softball. So after I graduate next fall, I plan on going to the Ross School of Business and getting my master's degree in management. I hope to one day work in HR and volunteer at a nonprofit. So my college experience, what I've loved and learned so far. So number one is my friends. Being here, living at the Union, I've met some of the greatest people here and on campus. And some of these people I will be friends with until the day I die. Number two was independence. Learning to live on my own here at the Union was a really big step for me, even though I only live 10 minutes away. Just the fact that I'm here by myself, have no one looking over me 24/7, it was a really big step in my life. Number three was Talent Gateway. I spent a lot of my time working towards the 50,000 points. I made new friends through the Talent Gateway, also made friends with my coworkers who I probably would have never met if I didn't do Talent Gateway. And just working here in general has opened up a lot of doors for me. And I'm really thankful for the opportunities that I've had to work here. Number four was COVID. As you know, we all had to have class online last year because of COVID, and my mental health was kind of declining. But now I am better, and I am glad to be back in person again to see you all. Number five was my study abroad trip. Last year, I was supposed to go to France and I was supposed to go to Honduras. Both of those trips got set back because of COVID. My French trip is still in set, so we are planning to go next year. So at least one of my trips I still get to participate in. Number six is my passion. I changed my major, I told you earlier, and I found what I truly love, which is sociology. And I hope through my job in HR, I can tie in some of my major through my job. Number seven is growth, learning to reflect on my skills and my competencies due to Talent Gateway. Certain things like the ability to communicate with others, I never really thought about. But through the challenges, you really get to reflect and think on how you interact with people, how you interact with yourself, and just what do you do on a daily day basis. And number 8 was acceptance. Some things happen for a reason, like COVID happened. We all had it online. Me changed my major a few times. People transfer schools, friends come and go. Everything that happened to you in this point in life has happened for a reason, but you're here today, and that's all that matters. And thank you all for attending my presentation. It has meant a lot for me to participate here today, and I hope all of you have a good rest of the semester.